It was a study of how the human body responds to undernutrition, not starvation, but undernutrition. All of this was conducted in Minnesota under his supervision. This very famous study went down in history as the Minnesota Starvation Experiment, the Minnesota Experiment on Undernutrition. It was conducted from November 1944 to December 1945. 36 volunteers were recruited, all young men drawn from conscientious objectors and draft evaders. In the United States, there is the concept of a conscientious objector, and a person who does not want to go to the front cannot be forced to do so. Even back then, it was understood that this would cost more than it was worth. Instead, they were assigned to other useful duties. They worked as medics, handled logistics, and generally helped the army, but did not serve on the front lines. Accordingly, from these 36 fine young men, a group was formed and they were put on a diet of just 1,570 calories, slightly below normal. The normal intake for men is 2,200 to 2,500 calories. They had moderate physical activity, walking several kilometers a day. It was not like they were hauling sacks. Over a week, they covered about 30 kilometers, and you can calculate the daily energy expenditure. As a result of 6 months of undernutrition, the outcomes were staggering. So what were the results? A drop in body temperature, blood pressure, heart rate, and basal metabolic rate, swelling of the legs and face, loss of muscle mass and strength, a constant feeling of fatigue and hunger. The participants became apathetic, irritable, and depressed, with obsessive thoughts about food. Libido declined. They tried all kinds of things, and this is well documented. They cut their food into tiny pieces and tried to eat little by little. Others tried the opposite, eating everything at once and then not eating for a long time. One man chewed enormous amounts of gum, trying to get calories from the chewing gum. Gum was initially unrestricted, then later limited. Many developed eating disorders. More than half, after coming out of this semi-starvation, began to overeat and gained weight. Sexual desire virtually disappeared, not because it was restricted, but because they simply did not want it. And in 1/3, signs of psychosis and other clinical disorders appeared. All of this happened to healthy young men who were only slightly underfed.